This is ANN News Brief.
Xenophobic attacks in South Africa has extended to Zambian truck drivers, more than 200 of whom have been killed since March last year. The Zambian High Commissioner in Pretoria has warned its citizens who are truck drivers not to travel to South Africa from Monday, September the 2nd. That is a day when the locals plan to take to the street in protest against foreign truck drivers. The Truck Drivers Association of Zambia has also sounded an alarm that Zambian truckers driving to or working in South Africa will be risking their lives starting on Monday. South African truckers have physically attacked Zambian drivers and have threatened violence against them. The local truckers are pushing for better working conditions. Zambian truck drivers planning to travel to South Africa on September the 2nd or scheduled to work on that day are being urged to park their trucks in safe and secure designated places until security was guaranteed. New Sudanese leaders were sworn in a week ago. The new leaders are members of the Sovereign Council, which will run the country during a transitional period. All this comes after 30 years of former President Omar al-Bashir's autocratic rule. The swearing-in ceremony was solemn when 11 leaders placed their hands on the Quran in Khartoum, the capital, to be sworn in to lead the country. History was made as well when 2 women were also sworn in. With the group's composition, many are expectant that women will now gain additional rights and minority groups of all types will be given a voice in New Sudan. When the ceremony ended, Aisha Musa Said, a female member of the council, said the event was a culmination of the people's quest for equality and justice. Her colleague on the Sovereign Council, Raja Nicola Issa Abdul Maser, who is also a member of the Coptic Christian minority, said the process will be slow, but the new leaders are determined. We'll return after this break.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow this story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
The man who spearheaded the founding of Zambia, Dawda Jawara, has died at the age of 95. He is considered the father of the independence of the Gambia. Jawara was the longest-serving African president until he was toppled in 1994 coup. Jawara was born in 1924. He studied in Scotland and returned to the Gambia in the early 1950s as a veterinarian. He got into politics in 1960. Voice of America reports that he served as prime minister from 1962 to 1970. At the time, the newly independent Gambia remained a constitutional monarchy under Queen Elizabeth II. The country adopted a republican constitution by referendum in 1970, and Jawara was elected as Zambia's first president. That is the ANN News Brief. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.